Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Wednesday, September 22nd at 12:53 p.m. here in sunny California. Lot of action happening in the market, lots of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Before I get into this video, let me just say that, in my opinion, all is well. When I look at these charts, the charts tell me a story, and the story that the charts tell me is that all is well. Everything is fine. No big deal. A lot of people have asked me, what are you doing? I say I'm not doing nothing. I am just holding through it. However, I am picking up a few things on sale. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll tell you exactly what I have bought and what I am buying. Let's get into this. Looking at this Bitcoin chart here, looking at the weekly chart, all that has happened is that we've retested the 21-day EMA. Same thing we did last week. Looking at the price action here, everything is well. A retest of the 21-day EMA is very healthy as long as we don't break beneath that 21-day EMA. If we do, that could take us down to 31,000 or even slightly below, maybe down into the high 20,000s. And if we break beneath that, it would get pretty bad. But I want you to take a look at the RSI here, because the RSI tells us a story. Remember, this is a weekly chart, so this is a more macro perspective. I'm going to zoom in here on the RSI so we can see. If you notice, going all the way back to March of 2020, this was when we hit the bottom, the RSI has been on this upward trajectory ever since. Actually, let's go back and just look at this in context with the rest of the chart. We were moving upward in the RSI, and we hit the top of the RSI on January 4th, 2021. So the beginning of this year, we hit the top, and from that point on, we started getting lower highs in the RSI, even though we were still getting higher highs in the price action from here all the way to here. I'll never forget, I was making a video and on this day, here, April 12th, and I noticed we were at about 64,000 for Bitcoin. But the RSI was what we were getting such lower lows in the RSI. I remember I said on that day, guys, I don't think we're even going to hit 65,000. 65,000 was my target for Bitcoin. And sure enough, 64,000 was the top, and we've had diminishing returns ever since. So we broke down. But notice we hit the bottom of this trend, of this macro trend, and then we bounced. So if you look at the RSI, on June 12th, we hit the bottom of this thing, and we've been in recovery ever since. Now here, we tried to break out above it, but we came back into this trend, and what I think is very likely is we hit the top of this trend line, and maybe we come back down and we retest the bottom of this trend line. But if we get a bullish break out of this trend, Bitcoin's going to go on another tear. It's going to retest and maybe break its all-time high. I think definitely it'll break its all-time high, and the whole crypto market is going to follow it. So that is going to be an advantageous thing. So I'm going to keep watching this RSI to see what happens, but I think it's very telling that we got a bullish break in the MACDs over here in mid-August. Early to mid-August. That is a very telling sign, because on the weekly chart, when the MACDs break out bullish, that means a lot more than if the MACDs break out bullish on the 4-hour chart. That could, on the 4-hour chart, that could change quickly, but on the weekly chart, it takes a few minutes more to turn the market around in that way. So the Bitcoin chart on the weekly looks strong. Now let's take a look at it on the daily. Now the daily chart, from a micro perspective, what has been concerning is that we're printing a bear flag here, right? And we're kind of bouncing around here in this trend here. But this trend, this candle formation, is a bear flag. And so if we break bearish out of that bear flag, that should take us all the way down to 39,000. Still not a horrendous breakdown, but here's what I'm seeing. What I think is happening, and we can see it clearly if we look at the LTC chart. First of all, we had a bull trap over here, where it's like, oh, it's breaking out, and then bam, right? I think what we're seeing here is a bear trap. Okay, I think the bears got trapped down here, and now we're going to make a recovery. Now let's go back to the BTC chart to see what I mean. Once again, on the 4-hour BTC chart, we broke bullish out of a bear flag. And so once we broke bullish out of this bear flag, I set a target of $50,000. That's what the candle formation told me. But we trapped the bulls up here, and then bam, all the way down here. Well, now, I mean, even if we just extend this bear flag, what we'll see. So what we're seeing is the RSI broke down but broke back into the trend. The price action broke down but broke back into the trend. The MACDs broke down, but now the MACDs have broken out bullish again. So I think there's a very real chance that we're in recovery, folks. And we're just going to V-bottom out of here. But we will see. Only time will tell. Now, looking at this XRP chart, here's what I'm seeing. From November 20th to April 12th, we had bearish divergence in the RSI. We made a higher high here, but we made a lower low here on the XRP weekly chart. But from that date, XRP basically played out that bearish divergence. It broke down, and sure enough, the price action started to follow the RSI, the momentum. And so we made a lower high in the price action here. We made a lower high in the RSI here. But now what we're seeing is both the price action and the RSI are moving into a triangle. Now, folks, if we bounce, I mean, we could go as low as bouncing off this line here, which means XRP could go down as low as 75 cents and still be bullish. As long as we don't break beneath this line, we are still bullish. And if we get a bullish break above this line here in the price action and above this line here in the RSI, and there's a reversal, the momentum in the RSI starts moving up and the momentum in the price action starts moving up, we will easily make it to these higher targets here. Now, this is just, forget the fundamentals, forget what's happening with the SEC and the lawsuit and all that. This is just the normal progression for XRP. It's taking it up to $13 by the end of the year. However, I would be blind if I didn't notice that the SEC's case against Ripple is breaking down. And for all intents and purposes, it seems highly likely that within the next month or two, the case is going to be dismissed. And once that happens, XRP is going to be relisted. And when XRP starts getting relisted on Coinbase and Binance and OKCoin and Kraken and Blockchain and Bittrex and all these other places, once XRP starts getting relisted, watch out, folks. Because then all of a sudden we're going to get just a spike in the volume just by the nature of the relisting, and it becomes widely available again. We get a spike in the volume, a big green bar. That's going to propel XRP, I think, at least up to this $20 target. My target is $25, and I actually see it going far beyond that, but we shall see. So in the meantime, yeah, I think XRP is bullish. We just have to let the next few weeks play out. We could be in this triangle till as late as early December, or we could break out of it sooner than that, at least late November here in the price action. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But I wanted to show you this chart. If we break beneath the line, we could retest. I actually published this chart on my Patreon on August 26th at 11:59 a.m., sorry. And I said if we break beneath the line, we could retest between 86 and 97 cents. And sure enough, if we look at this chart, we retested. We came right down to that line of support that I identified. Once again, looked like we were breaking beneath the trend of the RSI, but the RSI has broken back into the trend, solidly into the trend. And so, yeah, once again, it just looks to me like we are in recovery. Even on the 4-hour chart, we broke down out of this bear pennant. And once again, we got a bear trap. We broke far beneath where we were supposed to break on the 4-hour chart, just looking at this candle pattern. But we've recovered. We've broken back above the line. The RSI has recovered, broken back above the line. The MACDs have recovered. They turned bullish again. So for all intents and purposes, I think XRP is strong. I think Bitcoin is strong. I think Litecoin is strong. Just looking at this weekly chart for Litecoin, we're still moving towards our $1,000 target by the end of the year. I just believe that. Litecoin against BTC, I'm expecting a retest of this box. I've got a buy order down there, and yeah, if we get back down into this box, I think that's going to be incredibly helpful. And RSI is moving bullish. We're just waiting for the MACDs to turn bullish. Yeah, folks. So, for all intents and purposes, all is well. Now, I did promise you if you watch this video to the end, I would tell you exactly what I've bought and exactly what I'm getting ready to buy. First of all, I bought some XPRT, persistence. I bought quite a bit of XPRT persistence, and maybe in my next video I'll get into that. I'll open up the XPRT chart and I'll talk about that. Secondly, I bought some XLM. What else did I buy besides XLM? That's it. Persistence and XLM is what I bought. But looking at this XRP chart, if we come back and revisit this line down here at 87 cents or anywhere near it, I'm definitely going to pick up some more XRP because I think the time is short. I think your ability to buy XRP at less than $1, I think those days are coming to an end very quickly. I think we might have a couple more weeks at the most. But yeah, that being the case, I'm going to buy some more XRP. And yeah, I'm not worried. I think the market is in recovery. And but of course, only time will tell if I'm right or wrong. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It's simply my opinion. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm simply telling you what I think and what I'm doing. And if you found this content helpful, please do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, drop me a line to let me know what you think of this content, if you would be so kind. And with that being said, above all things, do everything in your power to sleep in peace every night, wake in joy every morning, and walk in love every day. This is Cryptogenic, signing out.